By the 18th century, sailing ships had become fast and effective floating fortresses. The navies of the North European powers competed with each other by building heavily armed fighting ships called men of war. The distinctive round stern of the ship below, with its open galley, balcony, and elaborate wood carving, is typical of the period. Hulls around this time were semicircular in cross section, although many boat designers were soon to return to the V shaped hulls used by the Vikings. Ships of the period carried more sail than ever before. A labyrinth of rigging supported the masts and yachts from which the profusion of square sails were set. Ships grew higher as extra masts were fitted above the lower mast, and the bowsprit became longer to allow the ship to carry stay sails, sprit sails, and jib sails. Ships went into battle in single file, so that broad sights from the multiple decks of guns would have maximum effect. Ships were classified by rates, the rating of the vessel depending on how many guns it had. A first rate ship had more than 100 guns. The guns fired solid round shot, usually made of iron.
In the expansive empires of Greece and Rome, powerful fleets were needed for battle, trade, and communication. Greek galleys were powered by the sail and many oars. A new armament, the embolus, was fitted onto the galley bow. As ramming duels required fast and maneuverable boats, extra rows of oarsmen were added, culminating in the trireme. During the 5th and 4th centuries BC, the trireme dominated the Mediterranean. It was powered by 170 oarsmen rowing with one oar each. The oarsmen were ranged on 3 levels as the model opposite shows. The trireme also carried archers and soldiers for boarding. Galleys were pulled out of the water when not in use. Some of these
And
ships
were kept
embarked on large
dockyard
voyages, ship sets.
sailing even as far as India.
The merchant
make
ships
them
of the
easier to
Greeks
steer,
and Romans were mighty vessels too.
Corbitas set a four-sail
The
called an
full-bodied Roman corbita, for example, could hold up to 400 tons and carried a cargo of spices, gems, silk, and animals. The construction of these boats was based on a stout hull with planking secured by mortise and tenon. Artiman. It flew from a forward-leaning mast that was a forerunner of the long bowsprits carried by the great clipper ships of the 19th century. Okay guys, that's all about the ship. From the ancient periods till now, ships plays a major role in transporting heavy goods, helping the passengers to travel their destination, and developing the growth of the nation. So keep it in mind. Make some changes in the ships.